I am a nihilist. I believe that the world and all its problems just don't matter. I'll explain why I think that nothing matters in a bit. But first, let's just kind of go over the benefits to thinking this way. So, having bad emotions about something that you can't control is silly, right? Because those bad emotions don't solve anything. So for example, right now there's a deer stuck in a fence. This is like definitely true. You know, it's the entire world. There's lots of deers, there's lots of fences. There's a deer stuck in a fence. Maybe it's a sheep, it's some sort of ungulate, and it's stuck in a fence and it's like in pain and it wants to get out and it's having bad emotions. You know, it's a complex mammal. It's going, I want to escape. And it's horrible, right? And its legs getting twisted in the barbed wire or whatever, and it's in pain. Does this matter? A lot of people just kind of, when they maybe hear about that, they react to it. They go, oh, that's terrible. And they have bad emotions in their brain. Okay. A lot of people also do that when it rains. And they go, oh, that's annoying. They react to the rain, and just go, oh, that's annoying. But I never really understand that. It's rain. If rain is bothering you, the rain isn't the issue. It's how you think about the rain. You don't just go, oh, that's annoying, and react to it. You think about it. You go, wait a second. Okay, it's getting me slightly damp. I can tolerate that. Start singing in the rain, just like use stoicism or some shit. Same with the deer. People hear about the deer and they go, oh no, that's terrible. And they have bad emotions in their brain. And the bad emotions in your brain don't solve anything. So there's no logical reason to have those bad emotions. You're having bad emotions for no reason. It doesn't solve anything. How is that optimistic? I think nihilism is optimistic. I think going, I don't care about this deer, it doesn't matter. Therefore, I'm no longer having bad emotions in my brain about it. That, to me, is optimistic. That's great, cool. Cheers for getting rid of my bad emotions, superior philosophy. So there's quite a few benefits of nihilism. For example, it gives me confidence with strangers. Their opinion of me doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me at all. Fuck what they think. And now suddenly, I'm nice and confident with them, which is cool. And going, oh, fuck them, they don't matter. People might go, oh, it's terrible. But what's actually happening is I'm now confident and I'm able to be nicer to them than I previously was. So how is going, fuck them, they don't matter? Why is that bad? You react to it emotionally, you go, oh, that has to be bad. Going, fuck them, they don't matter. That must be bad, but why is it bad? I'm actually just gaining confidence and gaining the ability to be nice to them, which is good. So why is it bad? Why is believing that nothing matters bad? Why is going, fuck that deer who is suffering? Screw it. Why would I care about it? Why is that bad? Saying that nothing matters at all doesn't actually make any sense. Saying everything matters also doesn't make any sense, because matters to who? There is good and there is bad. So wait. So first of all, let's define good and bad, right? Good is a good emotion or good sensory information or some good feelings or good thoughts. A good experience. Bad is, bad experiences. That's what good and bad is. There is good and there is bad on this planet. There's a lot of it. That's kind of all that's happening. That's reality. It does exist. That good exists and bad exists. Saying, oh, that matters, or oh, that doesn't matter, doesn't mean anything. It exists, but does it matter? That doesn't mean anything. Because matters to who? So what does matter? What matters to me? The only thing that matters to me is me being happy. And you might say, well, that doesn't include other people's brains being happy. It's only your brain being happy. That must be selfish, right? No, that's not selfish. So there's two types of selfishness. One is selfish behaviour, and the other is ultimate selfishness. Now, me only caring about me being happy doesn't result in selfish behaviour. Because in order for me to be happy, I have to go around being nice to people. I can't go around punching old ladies in the face. That's not going to lead to my happiness. If I was really fucked up in the brain, maybe it would give me temporary joy, but overall in life, it's not going to... if my goal is happiness, that's probably not the most efficient way of achieving that goal and obtaining the most amount of happiness. Going around, meditating and learning about shit and being nice to others, blah blah blah, right? That's going to lead to happiness. It feels nice to be nice. It doesn't feel nice to be selfish. So if my goal is I want to be happy, then I'm not being selfish. I'm not displaying any selfish behaviour to anyone. I'm being nice. How's that selfish? However, it is ultimately selfish. I'm only actually being nice to you because I want to be happy. But again, why is that bad? I'm going around being nice. This is good. That's not bad. Saying, oh, I'm only doing it because it makes me happy. And then people react to it. They go, oh, that must be bad. That sounds horrible. But why is it bad? I'm being nice. It's ultimately selfish. But why is that bad? Now, only caring about my happiness could result in immorality. Now, I wouldn't advise being immoral because, again, that's probably not going to lead to happiness. Crime. I don't get it. Why aren't you just constantly paranoid about getting caught? And then it's also a gamble. You might get caught and put in prison. That's not going to lead to happiness. Why be immoral? It's just illogical if your goal is to be happy. However, if you do want to be immoral, if you do want to go, fuck it, I don't care about any of the bad things in the world. I'm not gonna give all my spare money away to people who are starving to death. Fuck them. I don't care. Because why would I? They're on the other side of the planet. Yeah? I'm not watching them starve, so I don't actually give a fuck. So I'm keeping my money and spending on some shoes. Right? If you want to do that kind of shit, or eat meat, eat chicken, eat chicken that was stuck in a cage its entire life, or, some more kind of directly immoral things like punch people in the face. If I've decided that the thing I want to do that is immoral will definitely make me happy, then I'm going to do it, despite it being immoral. There is so much badness in the world. Again, I'll get to why I don't care about anything. I haven't actually got there yet, but so if I decide I want to punch someone in the face, and it's definitely going to make me happy, and I know it's immoral, I'm causing badness, I'm causing pain, but I don't care, I really want to punch this person in the face. Right now, probably. Actually, yeah, definitely, right? Right now, someone is getting punched in the face. Maybe it happened 10 seconds ago, or is going to happen in 10 seconds. Pretty much right now, someone's being punched in the face. And it's a little bit of badness in comparison to the total amount of this badness on this planet today. It's a little bit of badness, right? If I go and punch someone in the face and generate a little bit of badness myself, this bit of badness that the stranger caused, I don't care about this badness. Something I can't control. It happened in India. Some Indian guy punched some other Indian in the face. It just happened right now. This is reality. And I don't care about it, because why would I? And then there's this bit of badness that I generated. Should I care about this bit in comparison to this bit? Because they're the same amount of badness. This is a punch in the face and this is a punch in the face. They're equal in terms of their badness. But this one I've gone, oh, I don't care about that. Why would I? So why would I care about this one? This one I created. And so there's an emotional attachment to it. Which is entirely biased. I mean, I'm as equal to that Indian person in India who punched the other Indian person in the face, and my action was as equal as his. So caring about this is completely biased. Why would I? Now, it's quite difficult not to care about this. If I stabbed an old lady in the face, it's very difficult to remove my emotional attachment to it. But I just wanted to stress the point that caring about this and not this is literally just an emotional attachment. It's not logical to care about this over this. It's just you're attached to it emotionally. There's no logical reason to care about it. And if you're caring about something, if you're having bad emotions about something for no logical reason, then you should try to stop having those bad emotions about it. For example, having bad emotions about the weather. Oh, it's the weather. Oh no, it's raining. Those bad emotions don't fix the fucking weather. Why don't you try thinking more positively about it instead? Likewise, if you stabbed an old woman in the face and you're feeling really guilty about it, why not try to maybe not positively think about it, but try and not give a fuck about it? I mean, to be fair, not giving a fuck about stabbing old women in the face would probably lead you down paths that, again, would just overall not lead to happy. You would probably find more happiness if you did care about it and moved on and still felt guilty about it, but then tried to do more good in the world and stuff like that, as opposed to going, nah, fuck the old woman, I don't care about that. Because it's not very easy to do. Sometimes it's pretty much impossible to sever that emotional attachment between things that you did. It's pretty much, impossible for a human brain to do that, at least in a healthy way that is going to lead to happiness overall. It's just impossible. So yeah, here's why I think nothing matters. I care about being happy. Therefore, I care about my friends and family being happy, and my pets and stuff. That's all that I care about. That's all that matters to me. Everything else doesn't matter to me. The world doesn't matter. The world and all of its problems and all the badness. I don't even know why we're so biased about now. Right? I mean, if there's badness on the planet now and it needs solving, there's global warming, there's whatever, right? I don't actually know. I'm pretty fucking ignorant on the world because I don't care about it. I'm not bothered. But we're very biased about it being now as opposed to in the past. What's the alternative to nihilism? Going, I only care about what's making me happy. That's all that matters to me. Nothing else matters. What's the alternative? For everything to matter to you? Well, guess what? That's impossible. Not everything can possibly matter to you. You can't comprehend it all in your brain and have it all matter to you. I don't get what the alternative is. I don't get what philosophy could possibly exist that isn't nihilism, what? Everything matters? If you're concluding that everything matters to you, again, saying everything matters doesn't make sense. Matters to who? If everything matters to you, which does make sense, but it's ridiculous and you can't possibly do it, if that's the case, then you should sit in a corner and cry until you're dead. Because there's been hundreds of thousands of complex beings, such as cows, with emotions in their brain, dying fairly horribly every single day for 500 million years since the Cambrian explosion on this planet alone, in a potentially infinite universe, which is probably in a multiverse. What is the alternative to nihilism? Caring about everything throughout all of history and the future in all fucking dimensions and shit? What's the alternative to nihilism? I don't get it. This is what people do. They react to things, and then they believe that those emotions that flared up they have the right to feel them and they're justified and stuff. So you mention, there's people dying in Africa, they're starving, and they go, oh no, oh that's terrible. And they have bad emotions in their brain, empathy and blah blah blah. And it's like, those bad emotions don't solve anything. There's no logical reason to have them. as opposed to just reacting to it, going, oh no, that's terrible. Go, wait a second. Before I simply react and have a bad emotion, which becomes the entire thing that is directing every thought and argument that I'm going to have about it, and once that's started to solidify, I'm then going to have strong emotions. I'm going to be strongly emotionally attached to this argument and not really want anyone to fuck with it. Before you simply react to something, think, go, okay, is there any reason to have these bad emotions? Oh, no, there isn't, because I can't change it. It's like the rain. It starts raining, they go, oh no, it's raining. Oh, that's annoying. They react to it. They don't go, oh, but wait a second. Why don't we think about this for a second? Like, reacting badly to the rain, it's not going to solve anything. It's still going to keep on raining. I have two choices. I can either feel bad emotions or try not to. Why don't we do this? Why don't we try not to have the bad emotions and think with our brains as opposed to just reacting? Why is nihilism bad? Why is it pessimistic? Why is it wrong? Nothing matters. The world's fucking meaningless, pointless. There's no point to anything. Fuck it. Everyone goes, oh, that's depressing, that's annoying. That's how they react. But hold on a second, why is it bad to think that way? In fact, it's actually optimistic as fuck. I'm not having all the bad emotions about all the problems in the world. I can sit back and be like, fuck it. I'm just going to enjoy my life. I can't fathom why people react to it badly. Like, it just seems like such a optimistic philosophy. Hakuna Matata.